Should nonprofits include personnel costs in grant budgets? Have you ever wondered if nonprofits should include personnel costs in their grant budgets? This question is essential for organizations seeking funding. Let's break it down. Including personnel costs in grant budgets is not just a good idea, it is necessary. These costs make up a large part of what it takes to run programs and services effectively. Personnel costs typically cover salaries, wages, and benefits for staff who work directly on the grant-funded activities. When nonprofits include these costs, they show funders the real expenses involved in delivering their programs. It helps ensure that the organization can support the staff needed to achieve the goals set out in the grant. Personnel costs are classified as direct costs when staff members are specifically assigned to the grant project. To accurately allocate these costs, nonprofits often use timesheets or effort reporting. This method tracks how much time employees dedicate to the project. It also helps maintain compliance with grant requirements and builds trust with funders. If a nonprofit omits or underestimates personnel costs, it can raise red flags for funders. It may signal poor planning or a lack of transparency, which could jeopardize future funding opportunities. Funders expect budgets to reflect the true costs of delivering impact, including the staff time needed for program delivery, reporting, and compliance activities. In addition to direct personnel costs, nonprofits can include a portion of indirect costs related to personnel. This may cover administrative expenses like human resources or payroll management, provided the funder allows it. Establishing clear policies for allocating both direct and indirect personnel costs helps nonprofits manage their funds effectively. Including personnel costs aligns with best practices in grant writing and management. It supports realistic budgeting and demonstrates the organization's capacity to funders. Nonprofits should work closely with their finance departments to prepare accurate personnel budgets. Here are some practical steps for nonprofits. Identify all staff involved in the grant project and estimate the percentage of their time dedicated to it. Calculate salaries and benefits based on the organization's policies. Use consistent methods to allocate personnel costs. Include these costs in both the budget and the budget narrative to explain their necessity. Finally, review funder guidelines to understand allowable personnel costs and any salary caps. By including personnel costs transparently and accurately, nonprofits can improve their chances of successful grant applications and effective program implementation.